Elise started her morning with an individual text to each of her kids, personalized, with her thoughts of the day sprinkled with memories of their wedding. Then she took Charlie for a long walk in the forest preserve. During the walk, she ended up in the same general area she had been in when she received Michael's call, advising her of Tim's death. Negative feelings hit her hard. "Damn you, Tim," Elise swore aloud. She felt intense anger and a crushing pain in her chest. Tears spilled from her eyes. She sat where she stood. The dew-soaked blades of the long grass tickled her bare legs, dampening her skin. "This wasn't how our lives were supposed to be. You missed most of your children's lives. You left me alone and without a partner more times than not. I loved you, but even that lessened over time. Your death didn't devastate me. I barely noticed you gone. That's not how it was supposed to be. Your life mattered. You mattered. But there is no hole where you're supposed to be." She cried long and hard for the first time in months, until there were no tears left. She sat, emotionally depleted, with no motivation to get up. The intense emotion slowly turned into calm. She admired the brilliant colors of life all around her. It was still and peaceful, and she felt a burden lift when she forgave herself for not missing Tim. It was a beautiful day, though by the time she and Charlie returned to her car in the lot, the temperature had climbed quickly, and it was hot and sticky. She treated them both to an ice cream cone as a lunch appetizer. She worked in her flower garden when they returned home. Then she took a cool shower. Throughout the entire day, she thought about her conversation with Annie the night before. Even though she had come to a peace earlier, she knew that it would take time to resolve all her feelings from her marriage and Tim's sudden passing. Her thoughts had pinged all over the place that morning. She allowed herself to reminisce on the good times with Tim when they were young and newly in love. She had been Tim's focus then. The fear, embarrassment, and excitement that she felt when she discovered she was pregnant with Claire played through her thoughts. Their wedding, planned in just a few weeks, saying "I do" with no understanding what it would take to make a marriage work. That was a long time ago. She was a very different person now than she had been then. From the outside, anyone looking in would think she had a storybook life. Married to the same man for 32 years, 3 beautiful children, running a charity, her rescue, her passion. And she had been happy. She'd been fulfilled in all aspects of her life but her marriage. This realization was powerful. Why had she never changed anything in her marriage? Why hadn't she demanded more from Tim? The answer seemed quite simple. Besides the lack of having a partner, she was very happy. It was a trade-off, and while the kids were growing up, it was worth it. She pacified herself over the last few years with hopes that the spark could return, even though she knew it would not. But it was comfortable.